everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today we're talking listing strategy. So if you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I have been challenging myself to listing a certain amount of items every single week and so much per month. This has helped me maintain a consistency in listing, and that has helped my sales a lot. I did experiment with 30 a week, 40 a week, 50 a week, and I came to a couple of conclusions. 30 wasn't enough, not quite enough. 40 was pretty good. 40 was really, really good. I could maintain it. 50 was just not sustainable for me. I did 50 one week and then went way down the next week, and then did 50 and then went way down. Now my sales were fine when I did that. April turned out to be a good month. It wasn't my best month. It was better than March, and it was much, much better than last April. So I'm on the right track. So I was really good with that. I felt that I had a routine going and I was being consistent and I could maintain it for the most part. And it made me feel that I was putting the work into my business that it deserved and that would generate the results I wanted. Great. But there's a theory that if you focus on the value of your listings instead of the number of your listings, it might be a better way to go. So this is what I'm proposing for myself this month. I am still going to have listing minimums that I have to list a certain amount, like certain number of items, but I'm adding in a value amount. So I'm going to show you my chart because I worked really hard on my whiteboard. I just made it a monthly whiteboard instead of the weekly one that I had. So this is May. Minimum daily, 5 listings, $200. If the 5 listings does not equal $200, I have to up it. If the $200 hasn't been met yet, I still have to up it. That's the way it goes. If $200 is reached within 2 items, I still have to list 5. That's the goal. Minimum is $35 or $1,500 in value, and monthly is 160 new listings with $6,000 in value. Okay. I'm going to put this down because it's a little awkward. So, this theory of listing $200 a day, that means, in theory, you have the potential of making $200 a day. What you put in is what you get out type of thing. And I'm excited to try it. I really want to focus on the value. I think it just takes my listing strategy that step further. So what does this mean? It does mean that when I go sourcing, I'm going to have to source a little bit differently. I have to focus on not only my cost of goods, which is something I've been overly focused on lately, but I focus on the sell-through rate, and I need to focus on the value of the listing. So, cost of goods, COG. I have been, over the last 6 months, very, very hyper-focused on getting things as cheap as possible, keeping my cost of goods way, 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 way down. And that works. It's really fantastic. And I am fortunate because I have access to a bins and I have access to, seniors days and coupons and things like that. And I take advantage of sales and all of that because it's very important for me to keep my cost of goods low. But I do think that I've been overly focused on that. And I've been a little bit hesitant to pay a little bit more for really good items. And it's something I need to change because I want to focus on the value that I can put into my listings. I want to sell higher items so that I don't have to work as nearly as hard, if you know what I mean. Work smarter, not harder. I'd rather sell 10 items and make $1,000 than sell 100 items and make $1,000. So when I go sourcing, I'm going to look for higher value items, even if it means paying up a little bit more for them. But I'm going to check the sell-through rates a lot more than I have been. I did start this in April, checking my sell-throughs a little bit more, and it's been much more beneficial for me. A lot of my newer listings are selling faster, which is good. Sell-through rate, put very simply, when you go outsourcing and you're looking up your comps, because you should be doing that anyway, knowing what something's going to sell for and how much you have to pay for it is key in this business. But checking your sell-through rate, when you're doing your comp search, you're going to look at what's sold. But to do your sell-through rate, you want to see also what is available. And you want the number of sold items to be well above what's available. If there are more sold items, it means your item is more in demand. You know, and I mean, you can come up here and you can sort of be 50-50, and that's not a horrible sell-through, but you really truly want it, your sell-through, your sold up here and your what's available down here. Those are the items that are going to probably sell faster for more money. That's sort of a very simplified way to look at it. So when I go sourcing, I will be looking lower cost of goods, but not being hesitant to pay up, because I have been a little bit hesitant to do that. As long as the value is there and my sell-through rate has to be really good, or I'm leaving it behind. I am no longer picking up those items because I get excited about a brand without checking that first, because I have been caught buying brands that are just not selling for me, period. You know, like I have this really cute pair of Madewell shorts in my closet, no attention whatsoever. So it could be the sell-through rate on those are just really, really crappy. So I don't know. So this is a new challenge. I am going to test out the theory. I'm going to let you know how it goes. I am going to be keeping track of the number of listings I do every day, the value that I'm putting up, and how many sales that day I had. Okay, like in the sense of value. We're going to keep a track of that. Checking my sell-through rates to see if those items sell faster than my older items that are listed. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the month of May to come about and get going and see where this leads me. Hopefully with the potential of making the same amount that I list. That would be amazing, but we'll see. Anyway, that is my listing strategy for the month of May. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of it, if you think this is a viable way to go about it. And yeah, that's about it. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. I'll be back on Friday. I'll see you then. Bye.